Spanda Karika Verse 5. Beyond pleasure, pain, seer and seen. Na dukkham, na sukham, yatra na grahakam na cha. Na chasti mudabhavo api tadasti paramarthataha. Let us listen carefully to this extraordinary verse, where there is neither sorrow nor happiness, neither the object known nor the knower, and not even the condition of ignorance that alone exists as the ultimate reality. This verse invites us to go deeper than the previous ones. So far we have examined thoughts, emotions, and changing states. We learned that happiness and sorrow come and go, while the self remains as the witness. But now the teaching takes a radical step. Even the witness-object relationship is transcended. The journey so far in the earlier verse was understood three stages. We understood three stages. First, the mind and its thoughts were observed. Second, we discovered the seer, the witnessing awareness. Thoughts come and go, emotions come and go, but the seer remains. This is already a profound shift. However, Spanda does not stop there, because even the idea of seer observing the scene still contains a subtle duality. Verse 5 dissolves that last division. Neither happiness nor sorrow. The verse begins, na dukkham na sukham. At the level of ultimate reality, there is neither happiness nor sorrow. Why? Because both belong to the changing mental states. They appear only when the mind is active. When we say I am happy or I am sad, we are referring to movements within experience. But the essence of consciousness itself is beyond these fluctuations. It is not emotional, it is not psychological. It simply is. Beyond the knower and known, the verse then says, na grahyam, na grahakam. Neither the object nor the subject exists there. Normally we experience the world as a relationship. There is a knower, there is something to be known. A listener is hearing a sound, a thinker is knowing thoughts. But in the deepest level of reality, this division dissolves, because both the knower and the known arise within the same field of consciousness. They are two separate entities. They are expressions of one awareness, not even ignorance. The verse adds another surprising statement, na chasti mudabhavaha. There is not even ignorance there. Ignorance belongs to the mind, to the level where duality appears. But the ultimate reality, the self, is never ignorant. Just as the sun is never darkened by the clouds. Clouds may block our view, but the sun itself remains luminous. Similarly, consciousness itself is never obscured. The meaning of paramartha. The verse concludes with the key word, paramarthaha, ultimate reality. At this level, there is only pure consciousness, not as an observer of something else, but as the very ground of all experience. In this essence, in which both subject and object arise, understanding through examples. Let us look at a few simple examples. Imagine a great speaker waiting to address the audience. Before the speech begins, no words are being spoken. Yet the potential to speak exists fully. Similarly, an audience waiting to listen already has capacity to understand. Even before the interaction begins, the potential for communication is present. In the same way, consciousness contains the potential of both knowing and being known. Even when no objects appear, consciousness remains complete. Another example. A poet may be asleep when fire destroys his manuscripts. All the poems may be lost, but the poet remains. The creative potential still exists. New poem can arise again. Similarly, the ultimate self does not depend on particular experiences. Experiences may appear or disappear, but the source remains unchanged. Three levels of reality. This insight can also be understood through three levels. First, the Vyavaharika level, the practical world. Here we see objects, a table, a person, ornament. Second, there is a Pratibhasika level, the apparent form. The table is wood, the ornament is gold. The appearance is different, but the substance is deeper. Finally, the Paramarthika level, the ultimate reality. At the deepest level, everything is energy, vibration, consciousness. The table, the body, the universe, all arise from the same underlying reality. Spanda describes this ultimate essence as living consciousness. The ocean and the wave. A helpful metaphor is the ocean. A wave appears separate for a moment. It has shape, it has movement, it has identity. But its essence is only water. When the wave recognizes its nature as water, the sense of separation disappears. Nothing new is created. Only a misunderstanding ends. Similarly, when the individual self recognizes its nature as consciousness, the division between self and world dissolves. The living insight. This verse, therefore, takes us beyond psychological observations. It reveals the deepest identity. You are not merely the thinker of thoughts. You are not only the witness of experience. You are the very field in which both the thinker and the thought appear. Repeat. You are the very field in which both the thinker and the thought appear. The ultimate reality is not divided. It is pure, vibrant consciousness. Closing reflection. Where there is neither happiness nor sorrow, neither knower nor known, not even ignorance, that alone is the ultimate truth. All experiences arise within it, just as waves arise within the ocean. Recognizing is the heart of Spanda. The wave realizes it was always water, and the individual recognizes, I am that infinite consciousness. Om.